Good afternoon. It's the 28th of September, and it's been like raining for like almost 3 days nonstop. And so we got some figs that are kind of splitting, but we're going to walk around and look at a few that I have right and see how it's doing to them. This is Ponta Tresa, and I believe it's pretty good and ripe. It's wanting to get a little bit of mold around the eye there. I think I've let it hang long enough. Let's pop it off of here. Didn't bleed. That's a good sign. Let's see how good this fig looks. Probably 25, 30 grams. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? And there, don't look like it has any mold on it. Let's taste it. Starting to get some of that purple pigment around the edges that you see in so many pictures. Skin's real brittle and thin on it. It has a unique flavor. Kind of dense. I think these are kind of like an orange. Got kind of a little bit of a berry flavor saddled with some apple and molasses. Interesting. Well, that's what it is today, Ponte Tresa. It's a pretty fig. Be interesting to see what it is when it's in the ground, because that can make all the difference in the world. Good afternoon. We're going to take another look at Ponta Tresa. I let this one hang as long as it would, until it fell off actually. This one's not real big, but I want to see if we can get some of the coloration that we find some of the pictures. Hey, it's getting there. Ain't that pretty? It's not a real big fig. Alright, so let's see what this one tastes like. Oh wow. It's got a real rich berry molasses flavor. Kind of melts away pretty quick. And they're left with some skin. It's got some flavors in it. Ponta Tresa. I'd like to see what it is in gram. Here's another variety I got in a 7-gallon pot. This is Tena Penya. And we're going to get a couple figs off of it today. They seem to, no bleeding, they seem to take a little bit to ripen to get a little bit of mold on the damaged portions of them. The eye seems to be okay, but it's like if they get a little damage on them, they want to mold before they can ripen. And we've had a lot of rain the last couple days outside, so the moisture's really thick. So let's see what these look like. We'll try to take some of the, well, there ain't much way around. Here, let's start with this one. Let's cut this one open. Wow. That's pretty impressive. We'll just save this big one here to go in the dehydrator. So I can cut most of that off. Let's set that up right there. Wow, it looks pretty jammy. Looks real jammy. Oh, yeah. Has a nice berry flavor. Little molasses. Another flavor in there. I'm not sure what it is. Let's taste this one some more and see if we can figure it out. Sometimes it takes me a minute to figure out what they really taste like. It has a little bit of some sweet raspberry notes in there. With some, yeah, some hint of molasses. This is a good fig. I'd be curious to see how it would do when the tree gets. That tree there is only 2 years old, so I'll be interested to see what this becomes once you put it in the ground. I would like to have something else to go along with my Delson-Wami Ron, and this might be. There's a lot of potential here to try it, so maybe we will try putting it in the ground in the other greenhouse. Maybe this will be a candidate to go in the ground in the other greenhouse for one of those 22. We'll see how it is. Tena Penya. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon. We are going to look at this fig variety here. As you can see, it's a good sized fig. It's in a 5-gallon pot. This is Sweet Joy. Looks like it's got a decently tight eye. Both of them do. Let's see what this one back here looks like. Yep, the eyes are all fairly tight on them. It's a late variety, or at least it is for me. I believe it's good and ripe. It's not bleeding. Nice and soft. Skin seems to be good on it. It's not acting like it wants to tear. That's a nice, that's probably 40, 50 gram fig. That's a nice heavy fig. Let's get up here and cut it open, see what it looks like. All right, here it is. Let's see what it is. Sweet Joy. Wow. Look at the syrup in that. That's pretty amazing. I hope that looks as good as it, tastes as good as it looks, because it really looks good. I think it's time to see what this thing tastes like. I'm going to cut this one half open here. Let's see if that thing will stand up by itself. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Don't want to. That's okay. We'll lay it there like that. And we will cut this open and see what it's like. Nice and creamy. Nice creamy texture. But it ain't got much. It's just kind of sweet with a creamy texture. That's kind of disappointing, because it don't really have a lot of flavor in it. I'm not really tasting marshmallows at all, or yeah, marshmallows. The texture's great. And it has a sweet honey flavor. But to me, the skin's got a little off or bitterness to it. Probably this would be a lot better fig in a longer climate or maybe if it would just ripen a little earlier here. It was a little late setting fruit. So, and this tree's young. It looks like it's only a 2-year-old tree. So these figs may get better as the tree ages, and maybe they ripen a few weeks earlier. It might not. That may be where the flavors went to, but that's Sweet Joy, and we'll keep examining it the next few years and see if it gets any better. But right now, it's just kind of mediocrely sweet. I mean, if I was scoring it as far as flavors go out of a 10, it's definitely a 5. You couldn't score it any higher than that. So, Sweet Joy. So, I decided just to taste the pulp of this, and there's some decent flavor in there. I think this really just needs to be ripened in warmer weather, because we're getting 45-degree lows now at night, so the skin is very off-putting, but the interior on it's really good. So if you live down south in a hotter, longer season, this would probably be a really tasty honey fig. Alright, so we're back again in the greenhouse, and we're gonna look at this variety here. I've let it hang quite a bit, as you can tell. It's got quite a bit of wrinkling on it. Wanted to get a taste test of it like this. This is Sweet Joy. It's got a relatively tight eye, but it hung as long as it would hang, and it fell off. So let's see what it looks like and tastes like when it's this ripe. Wow. Well, it definitely looks a little different. This ripe. Well, this thing is definitely a lot riper than the last ones that we done a video, the last ones that we looked at. It's really starting to, the skin's got really thin. Be interested to see what this tastes like this time. It has a nice, smooth, buttery honey flavor. Might be a little hint of brown sugar in there. I don't taste no marshmallows, but definitely some brown sugar notes. Definitely it needs to get this ripe to be fairly decent to me. But with the way the skin is and how ripe it's got to be, it wouldn't be very ideal for commercial farmers market at all. I don't think it would hold up. Matter of fact, looking at the skin, you can see it looks like there might be it's not really mold, but spots like that will turn to mold. So really quick in a refrigerator. So that's what Sweet Joy looks like, and that's my first assessment of it after having it for this. Well, the first figs we've gotten this year has been this year. So thanks for watching. Good afternoon. So I wanted to share this with you. We're inside the Col de Dame mutante, and my name's Troy, and we're in the fig greenhouse in southern Illinois. But that is a Col de Dame mutante. As you can see, it's, you know what, it's ripe. But now let me show you something. You go down this branch here, you'll see that I'm standing right in the middle of the tree. And you see this branch right here? Check this branch here. And when you come up this branch here, look at this mutante fig over here. It ain't purple. It's green. It's got a little stripe on it. It's got one purple stripe on it, and it's perfectly ripe. They both come off the same tree. That's pretty interesting. Not something you see every day. It's, you know, Col de Dame Blanca Negra is supposed to be more like this, but it's not. They're really not that. But this Col de Dame Mutante, this is a really good fig every time.